Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of CTL. It is Survivor Series finally here. That is right. We got 4 big matches tonight. 3 of them are going to be title matches. So we have a lot to offer. Of course, we have the brand war, the conclusion to that. A lot has been discovered since the last episode of the other brand. And we'll talk about that as the night goes along. But we're going to kick it off first with a steel cage match. 2 out of 3 falls. It is going to be JR versus Eli for the U.S. title. And definitely going to be a good one. JR won a big match to get here. I believe he won the over-the-top Battle Royal. And now he's going to get a shot at the U.S. title. We're also going to have the tag titles and the CTL title on the line tonight. So it's going to be a crazy night. And also a War Games fight as well. So we got a lot going on here. But anyway, this is going to be a lot of fun here. And steel cage surrounds these two. There is no escape. It is 2 out of 3 falls. And we got Eli and JR here. And a kick out there by JR. And look at Eli there. And of course the ref's not looking. He's, he's trying to flirt with some women in the audience. That's what he's trying to do. Trying to make eye contact. Referee really needs to start paying attention because evaluations are coming up. And his might not be good. But anyway, we have some incredible fights tonight. And of course, we're going to see the Destroyers in action. We're going to see Bandit Club versus Game Over. That's going to be a great one. And of course, Luke Razorblade versus Ryan for the title. So, going to be interesting, for sure. And of course, we've discovered some stuff. Of course, with the return of the faction that we saw, and we don't know what else to expect. We're expecting something else big to happen at the end of this tonight as well. And Eli dropping down on JR's leg. And Eli slamming JR and going for the pin and does not even get a 2 there. Of course, Eli had an excellent victory to get that U.S. title. It took a lot of fight in him. And tonight he's going to have a big challenge because JR can really bring it. And look at JR throwing in some elbows there. Going for a nice high-flying move with a combo. And a kick out there. And Eli slamming JR. And JR going for the pin and couldn't even get it to a 2. And look at Eli. Vintage Finn Balor. And going straight for the pin there. And almost had it. But JR with a last second kick out. Half of a second, more like it. I mean, that was really close. And JR, kick out there again. And JR throwing multiple strikes in and slamming Eli. And look at JR dropping Eli there. What a nice pin combo. And can he get the 3? No. We've had nothing but kickouts between these two. They're very resilient. And this is a great kickoff match for the U.S. title. JR gets dropped. And look at that roll-up. Nice roll-up there by JR. And he got a point out of it. Wow. So sometimes you just got to do a roll-up pin and it'll help you out. Especially when you cannot pin them with the finishers. You just got to throw in a roll-up, throw them off guard. JR with a big strike there. And look here. And of course, after this, our next pay-per-view coming up, of course, it'll be another 3 episodes for all brands, will be the Royal Rumble. So, to expect some really... I don't know how certain brands are going to function this year, since some brands don't have as many on the roster. We'll have to find out, but it's definitely going to be an interesting one. There's one brand in particular that anybody could show up, literally anyone. So we've seen some really crazy people show up that didn't even belong. Even fans from the audience have shown up. And look at Eli here. Oh my goodness, that was so close. So close. He's had a couple really close calls. And Eli diving on JR. And he's going to try again. And he's got a point. So now it is 1-1. So this has been a very epic fight to kick things off. Next fall, we'll take it. And look at Eli. And that is a deadly move. And a kick out again. I was told the other day that I need to start knowing my moves by names. And you know what? I want a raise. If that's the case, if I have to know these moves by names, I want a raise. I want at least $1 on the hour. If I'm to be, because I have to go to school for this. I have to go to school to learn names of moves. Okay, I know a couple. I know what a spear is. I know what a Batista bomb is. An RKO. I know a couple, but I don't know every single thing. And they would prefer me not to guess what they are. Because if I say the wrong thing, it will really look bad. But unless they're going to pay me $1 more on the hour, I'm not going to do it. You're just going to have to live with this. You should, you know, you're the ones that know it all. You know more than I do. I'm just here to talk and give you my opinion. And look at Eli. Another good dive on JR. And what a clothesline there by Eli. And Eli going to try some vintage Finn. I can always say vintage. Like fancy word. I love that fancy word. And uh-oh. Eli hits the big finisher. Could this be it? And JR has been pinned. And Eli takes this one and he will retain the United States title. So congratulations to Eli. What a fight though. What a fight. JR really gave it his all. He got that good roll-up pin. But in the end, Eli really won this match. Got the last 2 falls. And now it is time for our tag team matchup. We got Marcus and Luther versus the Destroyers. And we all know the Destroyers, one of the greatest tag teams that has ever been on this brand. So this is going to be really good watching these two teams collide. 2 out of 3 falls. And we have the Destroyers here, the tag team champions. The World Tag Team Championship is on the line. Got Luther and Marcus. They're going to try to get these titles back. And they got new attires, by the way. New attires for these two. Looks really nice. And, of course, the Destroyers. I would say they're the greatest tag on this brand. For sure. They're definitely in the conversation. Well, I mean, they're in the conversation of all time, perhaps, as well. That's what I meant by conversation. I think they are the best on this brand. Look at Luther. Oh my goodness. Throwing Jababy out of the ring. Just literally tossed him out. And the Marcus and Luther, they really want these belts bad. But they're going to have to fight. This is going to be a dog fight. And Jababy with a clothesline on Marcus. And this is not Falls Count Anywhere. They have to get the points in the ring. Look at Alonzo with the strikes. Marcus, yeah, Jababy's going to get back in there. And Luther going straight for Alonzo, and now after Jababy, Alonzo gets right back up. It is going to take a lot to take this team down. And Marcus throwing in some shots, and look at Alonzo, what a dive. Look at Marcus using some knees to the ribs. And Marcus with a high-flying move there. And Jababy going for a pin. Marcus, oh wow, he tried to go for that big clothesline he does. And Jababy, the ref got hit. Luther breaks up that submission. The ref got hit again. So you know he's going to count slow probably on the next one. Oh, and look here. Oh, good submission. Locked in on Alonzo. And Alonzo gets out of it. And oh wow, he put in a pin. And look at Marcus here dropping Alonzo on his head. And now going to try, Jababy doesn't even give him a chance for a one. Look at Marcus, what a submission. And Luther has Jababy occupied. And Jababy breaks it up. Look at Marcus with the, oh man, did not connect that one. And they're fighting outside again. And the reason why we do this is it extends the match. You know, it makes it better. Because if we just keep it falls count anywhere, and yeah, especially where, you know, you have someone on the ramp getting pinned, while the other doesn't give someone a chance to break it up. And Jababy, what a clothesline that was. And Jababy going after both people here. Both Marcus and Luther are feeling his wrath. And look at Jababy. Oh, man. And going for a pin. And a kick out there by Luther. Look at Luther with the slam there. But you take down one of them, the other destroyer is going to catch you. And look at Alonzo. What a move. And he's got a chance here. Let's see if he can get a 3. And a kick out there. And Alonzo is very frustrated. I don't know why. You know, it's not like they're that far into the match. And he cannot let his emotions get the best of him. You know, Marcus and Luther are former tag champions. Of course, Marcus is a former CTL champion. So underestimating them is the last thing you want to do here. And the same thing goes for the Destroyers, who have held these belts for a while now. Of course, Game Over has had one of the biggest rivalries with them. They've defeated Game Over more than Game Over has defeated them. And Marcus with a nice dive. Jababy, what a move. And look here, connects. And Jababy's got a shot here. Uh-oh, Marcus, can he get there in time? Alonzo, though, gets in the way, and Jababy gets a 3. And this team is really good about defending the pin. And and Marcus could have stopped it, but Jababy got a hold of him first. Or Alonzo, which one? I don't know. One of the two did. And that was a good stop. Because Marcus would have definitely... Look at Alonzo. Wow. Because Marcus would have definitely broke that one up. And it is 1-0. The Destroyers are in the lead. And Marcus, oh wow. Marcus is getting fired up here. They can't do nothing outside though. It's not going to count no matter what's done. And Marcus, oh wow, he gave Alonzo one too. Luther throwing Jababy back in. And look at Luther. Uh-oh. Look at this. A nice choke slam there. And he's going, he's going to fly here. Good connection. And Luther's setting something up. So if he connects that, Marcus really... Alonzo, though. And look here. Alonzo breaks it up the pin. Wow, he almost had it. He almost had it. And Alonzo got in there and broke up that pin. But look here. Look at this submission. And, of course, when I've been saying submissions are useless, Marcus gets a point. So it is 1-1. Next fall wins. And look at Alonzo. And he's going to try a pin. And Luther is down. And the Destroyers will retain the tag titles. Unreal. And they continue their dominance. Wow. And that was a tough fight tonight for them. They did give up one fall. But in the end, they win. So they retain the tag titles. And who is going to stop this team? I mean, it's going to take a lot to stop this team. Because they're really good. And they retain. It's another win for them. And they win at Survivor Series. And now it is time for our War Games match. Game Over versus the Bandit Club. And this is going to decide it all. It is 3 versus 3. So it's going to be a little bit different than usual. And we're kicking things off with the managers. The managers will start us. I think it's going to go 60 seconds on people entering. So I don't know who has the advantage. It's going to be at random. And that's how we usually do it. We don't want to favor one side. And it kind of stinks that it is that way, though. And but anyway, we're getting more information on the brand wars. We've finally got some more people that we found out who's involved and the faction of who's involved. But there's a lot more to this. And we think that there's going to even be a bigger reveal tonight. So make sure you stay till the end. And boy, has this been a crazy night so far. We've already had 2 title matches. And who is coming out next? So who's going to have the advantage? It looks like it's going to be Game Over with the advantage, and it's going to be Crimson up next. And Styles dropping Ozzy good there. And Crimson. And we're just like that. I mean, by the time you get the weapons in, it doesn't really matter. And here comes Plum. Plum's getting the table. Well, I guess it does matter a little bit because then the next person gets some weapons as well. And Plum's not done here. And we still have Devin and Jay left to enter this, and then it will officially start. Until then, there's no pinfalls or submissions. And here comes Jay. And look at Crimson here. Dropping Plum. And this will settle the score, but both managers have agreed that the people behind this are going to pay. But they definitely wanted to settle the score because people in the locker room are complaining. Some of the other people are complaining that they felt like that they missed out on a match because there was a brand war taking place, which is a valid argument, actually. And here comes Devin. So Devin is going to be the last man to enter this War Games. And Devin just throws the table over. Almost decapitated someone. Oh! And Styles was waiting on Devin. And Styles with the DDT. Man, right on that metal, too. The GM definitely felt that. And look at Devin here. Oh my goodness, what a slam. And Crimson, what a connection. And going for the pin on Devin here. And Devin with the kick out. Jay just landed on a table instead of on the manager. And yeah, elbow first into the table. That is not good. It's been a crazy night so far, but of course we still have our CTL title match, which is going to be amazing. Seeing Luke Razorblade versus Ryan. I think they've collided before. So, of course, Ryan the champion. Luke is a former champion. So, it's definitely going to be a good one. 2 out of 3 falls, Extreme Rules. Yeah, it's going to be great. Jay, I don't know what that was. And look at Jay here. Almost won the match. Came really close to winning that. Good, a very good pin. And uh-oh, here comes the GM. He is ticked. Ozzy's here. A good shot with the sledgehammer. And things are getting out of hand already. And Styles, oh man, this is not looking good for Plum. Oh my goodness. Wow. And Styles connects. And oh wow, the GM saves Plum in the last second. That was crazy. Crimson does a move and then Styles dives on you. Yeah, that had to hurt. Devin throwing Jay around. Oh my goodness. Wow. Drops Jay. And the kendo stick. And uh-oh, Styles is going to go for it again. This time it's Devin's turn. Devin gets hit with this, it's going to be bad. Uh-oh, Devin, oh, Styles messed up. Decided at the last minute to go after Plum instead, and he moved out of the way. And oh, Plum tried to punt Jay, and that didn't work. Oh, wow, this has been a crazy fight. And Ozzy diving on Crimson. And look here. And not even a 2. And Jay diving on Plum. Kick out there. We got another pin going on. And another kick out. All it takes is one. This is not 2 out of 3 falls. I wish we could have 2 out of 3 falls. That would be great. But unfortunately we can't. And, oh wow, what a strike there by Ozzy. And Plum and Devin climbing up. And Devin dives on Styles. And Styles connects a big one on Plum. Now going after Devin. He'll take on 2 at once. He doesn't care. And look at Jay Glenn. He's trying to get the GM through that table. And plumb. Uh-oh. Styles going for the pin here. And he's got it. Wow. Yeah, nobody was over on the other side. So Styles had a clear shot, and it looks like Team CTL is going to win the brand war. And the War Games as well. So that's a big victory for the GM and game over. And now it is time for our final fight. And Luke Razorblade is ready for action here. He's going to be taking on Ryan, the CTL champion. And Ryan, of course, won at the last pay-per-view, I believe, and did a wonderful job and became champion. And, you know, he's been with us forever. And to finally be crowned champion is a big deal. However, he's going up against a former champion, Luke Razorblade. I think these two have fought before. It might have been under this circumstance. I don't remember. I can't keep track of everything. I can't. I try, but I can't. And there's the champion. Of course, he's been involved in the brand war. He could have been involved in that War Games match, but he had this big match tonight, so he couldn't be involved in that. But he is a member of Game Over, but Game Over has already won their brand war, and so has CTL. But we still have a lot to go here. We got this match in the main event promo. And Ryan has Luke's arm in a hold. And Ryan with the power bomb and going for the pin. And a kick out there from Luke Razorblade. And look at Luke Razorblade using the foot. And look at this. Oh, wow. And Ryan's getting punished here. Once Luke got him in that corner, it was really bad. And Luke going for a pin. And Ryan continues to point down at Luke. And look at that power bomb. And Luke Razorblade dropping Ryan on his head. Goodness. And what a spine buster. And Ryan with a good combo there. And look at, oh, good counter there by Ryan. Uh-oh, maybe not. And what a clothesline. Luke Razorblade with a big clothesline there. And Ryan is bleeding. And Luke Razorblade going for the pin. And Ryan, what a slam. And look at Luke Razorblade attacking with the kendo stick. Oh my goodness, multiple strikes. And a headshot with the chair. Oh my goodness. Another one. And this Extreme Rules match is getting out of control. And Ryan with a power bomb. And uh-oh, gonna get the chair again. Wow. Luke Razorblade is being punished. And Ryan gonna try to get a pin out of this. And he's got a point. And Ryan with a nice takedown there. And a big boot. And look here. Going for the pin. Can he get a point? And a kick out there. And Ryan. Oh, wow. Oh, and Ryan just messed his arm up. Oh, man, this is bad. That chair twisted his arm. Oh, my goodness. This is one of those glitch injuries. And Luke Razorblade may be able to take advantage here. Right now, it is 1-0. And Ryan is in the lead. Ryan's hurt his arm, and hopefully he can get out of the glitch. The chair twisted his arm around. And Luke Razorblade gonna knock off some water bottles. Oh, nope, the water bottles are still good. Just the monitors are broke, and nobody, of course, is gonna come out of our paychecks. And ever since Ryan got that injury, oh my goodness, a kendo broken over his head. Ryan's still fighting. He can still fight, but it's not looking good for him. And he may be able to get out of it if he can put his arm back together. And it looks like he did. So he snaps his arm back in. That's one tough man there. And oh my goodness, a chair shot to Luke. And Ryan going for the win. And a kick out there. You got chairs everywhere. And Luke with a point, so it is now 1-1. The next fall will win. We got a tie here. And Ryan's been punished a little bit, but he snapped his arm back into place, and look at this submission. Look at that submission. Oh, and Ryan hits the Claymore. Oh, man, that was big. Could this be it? Oh, my goodness. And a kick out. Unreal. What a Claymore, though. That was a wide open Claymore, too. It wasn't just a Claymore. It was, Luke didn't see it coming. Of course, Luke Razorblade has been a former CTL champion. And I think these two have fought before. And some knees to the head. And uh-oh. Luke is teasing. A big dive is coming. Look at that. And look at Luke. Catches Ryan. Oh my goodness. Ryan was running toward him, and Luke Razorblade caught him. Could this be it? And we have a new champion. Luke Razorblade has won the CTL title. Unreal. What a victory for Luke Razorblade. Wow. And Make sure you stay tuned because we still have the main event promo. But we have a new champion. We've crowned a lot of new champions in Survivor Series. And now it is time for our main event promo. It will be the final promo of Survivor Series. And here's Luke Razorblade. Oh no, here comes the Baldies. The Bald Man's Bureau, who was behind the brand war. That was revealed on WTF. And now they're here. And the champion better defend himself. It is 3-on-1 though. And the Bald Man's Bureau, they do not play games. And we saw what they can do. We've seen the manipulation. They even shot the mummy. I mean, what are they going to do next? They're all full of surprises. And something bad is going to happen. I just don't know what it is. There's something else going on here. And we just haven't figured it 100% out yet. There's no way they could just do all this stuff alone. First of all, there's got to be some other people involved or something. And yeah, they are one team that you do not want to go toe-to-toe with. And there's probably more than just those three. I'm sure there'll be people regrouping, returning to the group. And they are here to confront the new champion. I wish him the best. He's going to need all the help he can get here. Hello, Luke Razorblade. We didn't come down here to congratulate you on your championship. My bald friends and I ought to beat the snot out of you. But unfortunately, we have other matters to attend to. And that matter is burning WTF to the ground. As for your brand, we haven't forgotten about you all. But we can't be two places at once. And that's why we're working with another team to destroy you all as well. Can you guess what that team is? Let me give you a clue. They're bloodthirsty for vengeance. Does that team sound familiar? Can you think of a team that comes to mind when you think of this brand? I can. And someone cut the power. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Unsubscribe and Die is back. Bronson. And he has attacked the champion. Oh my goodness. Both brands have a different team to deal with, and Bronson with another stunner. Charles Bronson has returned. And look at the shirt he's wearing. They're back. How many are there? I don't know. Luke Razorblade is knocked out cold. And Unsubscribe and Die has returned once again. Oh no.